so it's almost, it's almost negative 10 then, right? And a little past negative 2.
Wait, what was the
minimum? I got negative. For the minimum I got 2.28. So the negative 2 for positive 2.
Okay, is that about right? That doesn't look far enough. 2 point what?
You're right.
What's
minimum I got 2.28.
What's the formula?
Pardon?
What's the
second
problem?
calc minimum.
No, the problem.
The problem? Oh, that's up the page.
Wasn't it x plus 1, x minus 1, x minus 3?
But the x plus 1 was squared.
Oh, okay. That's why I got
that'll
it
make
wrong.
a difference. Okay, so it's going to look something like, if I try to draw this by hand, we know it turns around there. Oh, here's something we don't know. You know, it goes down to about there. This is terrible. Goes up like that. Keeps going from there. Keeps going from there. Now, in between negative 1 and 1, there's a maximum point. We shouldn't assume it's the y-intercept. So now I have to go second calc max. Okay. Stop inking.
Left bound's 1.
Yeah, so now I would go
And right bound's 1.
second calc
Left bound's negative 1.
maximum, yes, and I would say left bound negative 1,
Right bound 1.
right bound 1. And what does that give you for that maximum in there?
0.21 and for x and 3.2.
Yeah, should be around though.
Yeah, not to whole numbers, because we're literally looking at decimals here. What'd you get?
For x I got 0.21 and then for y I got 3.22.
That's pretty close to the intercept, but it's a little different. So you need to know this goes past it. And it looks something like that. Okay, I'm going to label these points because my drawing's terrible. You guys know my rule. Your drawing can be terrible. If you label the points, I know what you meant. If you don't label the points and your drawing's terrible, I don't know what you meant.
You're screwed.
Yeah, basically. So this is the point negative 1, 0. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then my intercept is at 0, 3. And what's this maximum again? 0.2.
0.2, 3.2.
0.2, 3.2, going out one decimal place in both. This is the 0 at 3, 0, right? And then what's this minimum?
Oh, 2.3, negative 10.
2.3, negative 10. Okay. Wow. So even if my drawing is this terrible, I'm still okay as long as I'm still okay, Emma, as long as as long as I label them all correctly. All right, now we're going to try seeing what it looks like. Okay, here's the graph. Okay, negative 1, 0. I was pretty sure we got that right. 0, 3. I was also pretty sure we got that right. 0.2 and 3.2. Very good. 1, 0 I knew we got right. 2.3, negative 9.9. Okay, that's, what do we say, 2.2, negative 10? Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't mark off for that. It's not quite right. 3, 0, and then as we said, touchdown behavior at the end.
Well, for the one that had negative 2.29 or whatever it was,
yeah.
And negative 9.9, is it okay if we round that?
Yeah, but to round it should have been 2.3.
Yeah, so round it.
Yeah, oh, I thought I heard 2.2. And I didn't. Oh, I did put 2.3. You are correct. I am wrong. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to. Our points are good. I'm going to copy this graph, and I'm going to say stop inking, and I'm going to put this graph in here for reference for the homework. Any questions on that?
What's the difference between that and what we're supposed to do over the weekend?
Over the weekend, it was not given to you in factored form. It was given to you all multiplied out.
Okay.
And rather than factor it, I gave you a different set of tricks. Basically, when it's in, let me go back. When it's given to you multiplied out, okay, you don't know the zeros. But you have to figure out the y-intercept. Which, when it's given to you in factored form, now you know where all the x-intercepts, but you don't know the y-intercept. Minimum and maximums are the same way. This is really easy to see the zeros.
Yeah.
Okay? The other way, it's only easy to see the y-intercept, which frankly is not as useful. So to find the zeros when it's all multiplied out, you've either got to do the factoring tricks we did on the last test, which nobody really loved, or you've got to, including the rational zeros and testing, like test all the multiples of 3 in this case, and then try and guess which ones, or you've got to use the second calc 0 feature. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, tonight's homework is going to be graphs that are given to you in this form. You can use your calculator in order to double check. Okay, if you put it in wrong, I expect you to be doing things like thinking, is this a touchdown? Is this a marionette? Is it one of the ballerina shapes? So you're less likely to screw up. Homework is, Saul, can you read it to me from the sheet I just put up on the wall?
Which one?
Bottom one on the second row. That'd be fantastic.
Mr. Belvoir, are we done?
In a sec, let's get this up here.
Yeah, we are Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
376, 14 to 22 graphs and labels.
14 to 22?
Yeah, on page 376.
14 to 22. Graph.
We make that 14 to 22 even?
It's supposed to be even.
Okay.
It doesn't say even?
No.
Alright, I'll make that even up here.
I just have to wear the boot.
Okay. Kirby, kill it.
Crutches. Huh?
Kill him. Cut.